Good evening. Welcome to Election Night in America 2008. Tonight we have Senator Hillary Clinton from the great state of New York versus John McCain from the great state of Arizona. It is now 7 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for one projection. Out of the state of Vermont, Hillary Clinton will carry their 3 electoral votes with 19% of precincts reporting. Out of the state of Virginia, it is too close to call, 13 electoral votes at stake. Out of the state of Indiana, a solid red state from 2004, 11 electoral votes are too close to call. Out of the state of Kentucky, a state that her husband carried in 1992 and 1996, but the Republicans have managed to sweep up in 2000 and 2004. From the state of Kentucky, it is too close to call, but Hillary Clinton is in the lead. Out of the state of Georgia, it is also too close to call, 15 electoral votes at stake. And out of the state of South Carolina, it is interestingly too early to call, 8 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has 3 electoral votes, to John McCain's 0. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Out of the state of Ohio, 20 electoral votes are at stake. John McCain has a small lead. Out of the state of West Virginia, it is too close to call, 5 electoral votes. Out of the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes, a reliably red state, is too close to call. And on the current electoral map, no change here, 3 electoral votes for Senator Clinton and 0 for Senator McCain. It is now 8 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for a huge batch of poll closings. Out of the state of Oklahoma, John McCain will pick up their 7 electoral votes. Out of the state of Alabama, 9 electoral votes, no big surprise here. The Democrats outperforming in some areas, however, John McCain is the projected winner. Out of the state of Illinois, her running mate's home state, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner of their 21 electoral votes. Out of the state of Maryland, 10 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Connecticut, 7 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton will pick up those votes. Out of the state of Rhode Island, 4 electoral votes will go to Senator Clinton. She will also carry Delaware with their 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of New Jersey, 15 electoral votes, as expected, will go to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Massachusetts, 12 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the District of Columbia, 3 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Maine, all 4 of their electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. She will also carry New Hampshire, a state that had a love affair with John McCain. 4 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, a state John McCain needed if he wanted to win the presidency, 21 electoral votes will go to the Democratic nominee, Hillary Clinton. The pathway for John McCain is getting narrower. Out of the state of Florida, it is too close to call, a hotly contested state out of the Sunshine State. Out of the state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes are too close to call. Before this was reliably red. Out of the state of Mississippi, it is interestingly too early to call, which does not mean it is too close to call, just that we do not have enough information to make projection at this time. 6 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has the lead with 107 electoral votes to John McCain's 16. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Senator Hillary Clinton's home state of Arkansas polls have closed. Out of the state of Arkansas, Hillary Clinton will carry their 6 electoral votes, flipping it back to the Democratic column. Out of the state of West Virginia, another flip, 5 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Mississippi, John McCain will carry their 6 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has 118 electoral votes to John McCain's 22. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for another huge batch of poll closings. Out of the state of Nebraska, 4 out of their 5 electoral votes will go to Senator McCain. Senator McCain will also carry Wyoming with 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Arizona, his home state, 10 electoral votes, John McCain, the projected winner. Out of the state of New York, Senator Hillary Clinton's home state, 31 electoral votes will go to her. She will also carry New Mexico, a flip from 2004. New Mexico with their 5 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. She will also carry 1 out of 5 electoral votes from the state of Nebraska in the 2nd District. Out of the state of Michigan, 17 electoral votes, a state that was hotly contested, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Wisconsin, another 10 electoral votes will go to the Clinton column tonight. Out of the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. She was rallying with Al Franken to get him elected to a Senate seat here not even a couple weeks ago. Out of the state of Ohio, 20 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton, a huge flip from 2004, a state that put President Bush over the top in 2004 will now go to the Democratic nominee. And out of the state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Kentucky, a huge flip, a state that her husband carried in both of his elections. 8 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. She will also carry Virginia, a former solid red state, will now go to the Democrat. 13 electoral votes. Out of the state of Florida, the Sunshine State, the most hotly contested swing state this season, 27 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. And out of the state of Texas, it is interestingly too close to call. 34 electoral votes at stake, presumably reliably Republican. Out of the state of Kansas, it is also too close to call. 6 electoral votes. Up across the red wall here in North Dakota, 3 electoral votes are too close to call. Out of the state of South Dakota, it is also too close to call. And out of the state of Louisiana, a very reliably Democratic state in 1992 and 1996, however, has reliably flipped back to the Republicans in both 2000 and 2004, is now too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton is now 1 electoral vote away from the 270 needed to win, while John McCain is still at 39. It is now time for the 10 p.m. poll closings. Out of the state of Kansas, John McCain will carry their 6 electoral votes. Out of the state of Texas, no real surprise here other than the fact that it was previously too close to call. 34 electoral votes will go to John McCain. He will also carry North Dakota with their 3 electoral votes, and as goes North Dakota, so does South Dakota with another 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Utah, 5 electoral votes. John McCain, the projected winner. Out of the state of Nevada, Hillary Clinton will carry their 5 electoral votes, a flip from 2004. Out of the state of Iowa, 6 electoral votes, another flip, Hillary Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton, a very big flip from 2004. And out of the state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes, a state that Vice President Al Gore couldn't even carry against George Bush in 2000, and this state will now go back to the Democratic Party, going to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Montana, it is too close to call. Remember, her running mate Barack Obama was campaigning here a couple weeks ago. On the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has 303 electoral votes, ultimately passing the 270 needed to win, which means that Hillary Clinton will go on to be the 44th President of the United States of America. She will be George W. Bush's successor in the presidency role and be the first female president of the United States of America. As you can see on our current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has well surpassed the 270 needed to win by flipping back multiple states from the Bush column in 2004, ultimately surpassing his margin of victory from 2004 and the year 2000, and John McCain has 90 electoral votes compared to Hillary Clinton's 303. It is now 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Stand by for projections from all the states in yellow. Out of the state of California, Hillary Clinton will carry their 55 electoral votes, a huge win. Out of the state of Oregon, 7 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton the projected winner. She will also carry Washington, and that's 11 electoral votes. And out of the state of Hawaii, her running mate's birth home state, 4 electoral votes will go to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Indiana, 11 electoral votes, a state that George Bush won in 2004 by 19%, will now go to the Democratic nominee. And out of the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes, a huge flip from 2004, will go to Hillary Clinton. Out of the state of Idaho, John McCain will carry their 4 electoral votes. And out of the state of South Carolina, 8 electoral votes, John McCain the projected winner. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has now surpassed the 400 barrier, ultimately making her the most influential Democratic nominee since Lyndon B. Johnson, against John McCain's 102 electoral votes. It is now 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for state calls from the states of Georgia, Montana, and Louisiana. At the state of Montana, Hillary Clinton will carry their 3 electoral votes. Her big appeal to Native American voters did not really work in North Dakota. However, it worked partially in the state of Montana, for it was able to bring the state back into the Democratic column, while at the state of Georgia, a little silver lining here for the Republican Party in a swing state. 15 electoral votes from the state of Georgia will go to John McCain, while at the state of Louisiana, a state that they narrowly lost 8 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton will pick up the state for the Democratic Party. And on the current electoral map, Hillary Clinton has 418 electoral votes to John McCain's 117. It is now 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for the final projection from the state of Alaska. At the state of Alaska, John McCain will carry their 3 electoral votes. His running mate's home state, Sarah Palin, she is the former governor of this state, 3 electoral votes will go to John McCain. And on the final electoral map, Hillary Clinton has 418 electoral votes, we apologize for this error, to John McCain's 120 electoral votes. Now let's talk about the reasoning behind some of these calls. So as you guys could see, there was a technical Democratic landslide. And the reasoning behind it is the eventual fall of the John McCain campaign after April, when a lot of these polls were taken, or in Maine, would definitely ultimately give this presidency to Hillary Clinton. As you can see in a state like Missouri, a state that Barack Obama narrowly lost, the latest poll that was taken during this time period, Hillary Clinton was up by 2. In the state of Michigan, she tied, as well as Barack Obama was tied. Barack Obama then went on to win by double digits, and ultimately John McCain got a net loss in the Rust Belt by considerable margins. In a state like Indiana, Hillary Clinton was up 3% in the latest poll. At the state of Kentucky, she almost had a double-digit lead here by 9%. She was ahead in Kentucky. At the state of Louisiana, John McCain was only ahead by 7%, knowing his gradual decline across the country. I gave the state to Hillary Clinton narrowly because of this. And if you look on this map could have definitely gone more for Hillary Clinton. States like Oklahoma only had John McCain up by 6%. Same thing in a state like Kansas, and a state like Mississippi, South Carolina as well. I decided not to include those as well because it would be a little far-stretched from reality. Taking away, you can see on the electoral map based off polling in the bottom right corner, John McCain did very well in some Rust Belt states. However, Hillary Clinton did well in her home state and in states like Missouri, and Kentucky, and Ohio, and West Virginia. And overall, the net loss that John McCain suffered because of Sarah Palin and multiple hits to his campaign, I chose Barack Obama as Hillary Clinton's VP because I didn't think that there would be anyone else that could actually inspire turnout the same way and match her turnout and her energy levels in 2008. And overall, we're going to look at some states like New Hampshire, which John McCain ultimately was decided the Republican nominee because of the state of New Hampshire, gave him that much momentum in going into the nomination process, and she was ahead of him by 10% in the latest poll. In the state of Tennessee, she was tied, and then John McCain got a double-digit lead. However, his eventual decline and the Blue Dog Democrats here, she had a lot of support in the state of Tennessee, and as did her husband. And you could argue that it was because of Al Gore, but Al Gore couldn't win the state alone. Bill Clinton was a very deciding factor in the state of Tennessee. If you look in a state like Montana, I gave the state to Hillary Clinton narrowly. John McCain was ahead by around 11%, but when I factored in Obama lost it by 2% with the eventual decline, and Obama was doing worse in polling in Montana at this moment in time. Hillary Clinton could have made up for that, and John McCain only had 51%, which, even though it's compared to 40%, those other percentage points that didn't answer could have gone to Hillary Clinton. And you look in a state like West Virginia, which used to be reliably Democratic, especially for someone like a Clinton, that's why I gave that one to Hillary Clinton. Almost instantaneously. There was that moment in time where it was too close to call. In the state of North Carolina, Hillary Clinton previously had a 5% lead, actually 6% lead, but then it went down, and John McCain had a 5% lead. But overall, the state with the eventual decline, I think, would have gone to Hillary Clinton. And if we just compare to where Obama was at this moment in time, when almost all these polls were taken in the middle of April, Barack Obama was down under McCain by around 4% on a national level, whereas Hillary Clinton was tied with him. Meaning, if we follow the trend, Hillary Clinton should have outperformed Barack Obama 4% on a national level, and that would have been better for the Democratic Party. And then we look at when Hillary Clinton dropped out of the Democratic primaries on June 3rd, well, technically, this is when the last opinion polls were actually taken. Barack Obama did far worse against John McCain, according to opinion polls, and then we saw his eventual electoral college almost a landslide. Hillary Clinton did far better in states like Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Florida, whereas John McCain was solid in Florida, states like North Carolina, solid in states like Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, Arkansas. And the reasoning behind it was because Hillary Clinton was a Clinton. She was a female Bill Clinton, and she was a Blue Dog Democrat. And overall, that definitely helped her. She was a conservative Democrat at the time. She isn't really one now, but she was at the time. And that definitely would have helped her beat John McCain by the margins that it gave her. And the fact that she was doing worse than Obama at this point in time, and Obama led into a landslide, Hillary Clinton would have led into a bigger landslide, according to these numbers. And thank you guys for watching this video. By the way, I'm getting a new microphone. I got it with YouTube ad revenue, so I was able to get a new microphone because of that, so yeah. And my Snapchat is right there in case you guys have any suggestions, because I've been getting a lot, and this was one of them. Someone asked me to remake my 2008 election video. This was actually my first video, if I'm thinking correctly. But yeah, so I just redid it. And don't forget to go check out the mock election community where you can run for president, senator, and representative. It's a whole lot of fun. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you're new here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.